Steve Kerr's story is one of triumph over adversity. Born on September 27, 1965 in Beirut, Lebanon, Kerr grew up moving around the Middle East and the U.S. His father, Malcolm H. Kerr, was an American academic originally from Lebanon and a university president, and his mother was also an academic. Both parents specialized in Middle Eastern studies. Steve spent much of his childhood in Lebanon and Egypt, attending American schools in Cairo and Beirut before moving to Los Angeles, where he graduated from Palisades High School in 1983. Kerr's early life was marked by both privilege and tragedy. His grandfather, Stanley Kerr, was a humanitarian who helped Armenian orphans after World War I. Tragically, on January 18, 1984, Kerr's father Malcolm was assassinated by militants in Beirut while serving as president of the American University of Beirut. Steve was only 18 and a freshman at the University of Arizona at the time. Reflecting on that loss, Kerr later remarked that before his father's death, "My life was impenetrable. Bad things happened to other people." This defining event would shape Kerr's outlook and motivate his career in the years ahead. Education and college career. Despite not being heavily recruited out of high school, Kerr walked on at the University of Arizona in 1983 and became a standout guard for the Wildcats. Early in his college career, he suffered a knee injury while playing for the U.S. national team at the 1986 FIBA World Championship, causing him to miss the entire 1986 to 1987 season. Kerr made a memorable comeback in 1988. During a pregame at rival Arizona State, fans taunted him with chants including "PLO" and "Where's your father?" referencing his late dad. Tearful but determined, Kerr scored 22 points and hit all 6 of his three-point attempts in the first half, silencing the crowd. Kerr's college career culminated in leading Arizona to the Final Four of the 1988 NCAA tournament alongside teammate Sean Elliott. He was a two-time All-Pac-10 selection and set the NCAA single-season record for three-point percentage, 57.3%, in 1987 to 1988. He also led the Pac-10 in free throw shooting in 1985 to 1986, 89.9%. Kerr graduated in 1988 with a Bachelor of General Studies, focusing on history, sociology, and English. NBA playing career. After college, Steve Kerr embarked on a 15-season NBA career. He was selected by the Phoenix Suns in the second round, 50th overall, of the 1988 NBA draft. Over the next years, he played for several teams. Cleveland Cavaliers, 1989 to 1992. In 1989, Kerr was traded to the Cleveland Cavaliers for draft consideration. In over 3 seasons with the Cavaliers, he set the team's franchise single season .507, 1989 to 90, and career three-point field goal percentage .472 records. Orlando Magic, 1992 to 1993. In December 1992, Kerr was traded to the Orlando Magic for draft considerations. He averaged 2.6 points per game during his tenure with Orlando. Chicago Bulls, 1993 to 1998. In 1993, Kerr signed with the Chicago Bulls. 28, he played 5 seasons for the Bulls and typically came off the bench, playing the role of three-point shooting specialist. The Bulls made the playoffs in the 1993 to 1994 and 1994 to 1995 seasons, but without Michael Jordan's presence for all of 1994 and much of 1995, the team was unable to advance to the finals. However, with Jordan back full-time for the 1995 to 96 season, the Bulls set a then NBA record of 72-10 and defeated the Seattle 19 Supersonics in the 1996 NBA Finals in 6 games. In 1997, the Bulls logged a 69-13 regular season record and reached the 1997 NBA Finals, where they faced the Utah Jazz. At the end of Game 6, with the score tied at 86, Kerr took a pass from Jordan and made a 17-foot jump shot to win the championship for the Bulls. Kerr also won the three-point contest at the 1997 NBA All-Star Weekend. In the last minute of Game 2 of the 1998 NBA Finals against Utah, Kerr missed a three-pointer, grabbed his own rebound, and made a pass to Jordan. Jordan made a crucial three-point play, putting the Bulls in the lead for good and helping the team tie the series at 1 game apiece. The Bulls went on to win the series in 6 games. Kerr set the Bulls' franchise single-season .524, 1994 to 1995, and career three-point field goal percentage .479 records. During his tenure with the Bulls, Kerr averaged 8.2 points per game on 50.7% shooting. San Antonio Spurs, 1999 to 2001. In January 1999, Kerr was acquired by the San Antonio Spurs in a sign-and-trade deal with the Bulls, whereby Chuck Person and a first-round pick in the 2000 NBA draft was sent to Chicago. The Spurs reached the 1999 NBA Finals and won their first NBA championship with a 4-1 series victory over the New York Knicks. Kerr and Frank Saul were the only 2 players in NBA history to have won 3 championships with 2 different teams in consecutive seasons, until Patrick McCaw, whom Kerr later coached with the Warriors, achieved the same feat in 2019. Portland Trail Blazers, 2001 to 2002. On July 24, 2001, Kerr was traded to the Portland Trail Blazers alongside Derek Anderson in a deal that brought Steve Smith to the Spurs. Kerr would remain in Portland for the 2001 to 2002 season, playing in 65 games and averaging 4.1 points per game. Returned to San Antonio 2002 to 2003. On August 2, 2002, Kerr was traded back to San Antonio along with Eric Barkley and a 2003 second-round pick. In return, the Trail Blazers received Charles Smith, Amal McCaskill, and Antonio Daniels. Kerr played in nearly every game, 75, the following year, which was his final season in the league. In Game 6 of the 2003 Western Conference Finals against the Dallas Mavericks, Kerr made 4 second-half three-pointers that helped the Spurs win the game and eliminate Dallas from the playoffs. The Spurs eventually won the NBA championship by beating the New Jersey Nets during the 2003 NBA Finals in 6 games. In total, Steve Kerr won 5 NBA championships as a player, 3 with Chicago, 2 with San Antonio. He retired after the 2003 Finals. By then he had established himself as one of the league's greatest long-range shooters, retiring as the NBA's all-time leader in career three-point shooting percentage, 45.4%, broadcaster and commentator. Immediately after retiring, Kerr transitioned to broadcasting. From 2003 to 2007, he worked as an NBA analyst for Turner Sports, TNT, alongside Marv Albert. He became known for a TNT segment called Steve's Refreshing Thoughts, later Steve Wonders, where he shared interesting NBA trivia. Kerr also contributed commentary for Yahoo Sports during this period. After leaving for the Phoenix Suns front office, he returned to TV in the 2010 to 2011 season as an analyst for the NCAA tournament on Turner/CBS. Kerr continued occasional broadcasting, including work with TNT and contributing to Grantland, until he fully committed to coaching. Executive career. In 2007, Kerr became an NBA executive. He served as the general manager and president of basketball operations for the Phoenix Suns from 2007 to 2010. During his tenure, Kerr made several notable roster moves. In February 2008, he orchestrated the trade for Shaquille O'Neal, sending Sean Marion and Marcus Banks to Miami. He also traded away Boris Diaw, Roger Bell, and other players for Jason Richardson and Jared Dudley in December 2008. Kerr's Suns reached the playoffs in 2008, but struggled otherwise, and he stepped down after the 2009 to 2010 season. Coaching career. In May 2014, the Golden State Warriors hired Steve Kerr as head coach. This marked the beginning of the most successful era in franchise history. In Kerr's first season, 2014 to 2015, the Warriors won the NBA title, defeating the Cavaliers in the finals. Under Kerr's leadership, Golden State went to 6 NBA Finals in 7 years and won 4 championships: 2015, 2017, 2018, 2022. Key coaching highlights include: Kerr's Warriors set the NBA regular season record with 73 wins in 2015 to 2016, though they fell short in the finals. Kerr himself has won NBA Coach of the Year 2016 and was twice selected to coach the All-Star Game 2015, 2017. He has become known for his innovative offense and player-friendly approach, earning recognition as one of the NBA's top coaches. In 2022, Kerr was named one of the top 15 coaches in NBA history, celebrating the league's 75th anniversary. Aside from the NBA, Kerr has also coached on the international stage. In 2023, he was appointed head coach of the U.S. men's national team. He led Team USA in the 2024 Paris Olympics, where they won the gold medal, adding to Kerr's list of honors, personal life, and interests. Steve Kerr has a low-key personal life. He married Margot Brennan, his college sweetheart, in 1990. They have 3 children together, Nick, Madeline, and Matthew N. Nick Kerr later became head coach of the Santa Cruz Warriors, Golden State's G League affiliate 10. Kerr is a devoted soccer fan. He has publicly supported the English club Liverpool and even bought a minority stake in Spain's La Liga club Mallorca. Lifestyle, wealth, and assets. As a top NBA coach and former player, Steve Kerr is quite wealthy. His estimated net worth is around $65 million. Kerr's Warriors coaching salary has made him one of the highest-paid coaches in sports, recently signing a deal worth about $17.5 million per year. Kerr and his family live in the San Francisco Bay Area. In 2018, he and Margot bought a 4,000-square-foot house in Presidio Heights, San Francisco, for $7.35 million. The 3-story Victorian home, built in the 1920s, has 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, and stunning views of the Golden Gate Bridge. Kerr joked that he'd have to coach another 20 years just to afford it. The neighborhood is home to other Warriors figures. For example, GM Bob Myers owns the adjacent house. Kerr and his wife have updated the historic home, adding modern amenities while preserving original details. When it comes to cars, Steve Kerr keeps things simple. The only public detail about his vehicles is that he owns an Audi Q8, a luxury SUV in the $70, $100K range. He has not flaunted an exotic car collection in the media, unlike some other NBA stars. Today, Steve Kerr continues to coach at the highest level and inspire fans worldwide. Whether he's drawing up plays, mentoring players, or speaking out on issues, Kerr's influence extends far beyond the court. His life story, overcoming early hardship to reach the pinnacle of basketball, is a testament to resilience and leadership. If you enjoyed this documentary-style profile of Steve Kerr, please give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Let us know which part of Kerr's story impressed you most: his college comeback, his championship shot for the Bulls, or leading the Warriors to greatness. Share this video with friends who love basketball history, and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the lives of sports icons.